Alright. Oops, I gotta adjust the mic. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright. Now I think we're back to something normal. I'll probably do 2 more episodes and then I'll have to check, and looks like we ran out of fuel. There we go. But running a little low on fuel. I'm gonna have to go get some more. Just craft up what I have here in my inventory, and then the concrete's flowing, the iron's flowing. I'm finally off my tangents. Like I said last time, I'm sorry I had to cut the episode shorter than I would normally. I know all 3 of my people who watch my videos consistently. I know I'm sorry. You'll just have to bear with me during this time of need. Can I just stick it in here? No. Alright, trash you are. It's becoming nighttime too. That's always the best time to go run around and collect bushes. Let's go kill that hogger real quick. I actually have an easier way to get down now. I don't know why I was glitching into the ground there, but I don't think I'm really gonna change up my graphics settings anytime soon. I'm probably gonna get through all of this series at its current graphics settings, because realistically, unless I don't know, I just think it'll be easier for me just to go through it at this point and stage in the game instead of sitting there. Good thing this isn't a cave. I thought it was gonna be a cave there for a second. But, it looks like clay. This iron has never looked worse before, and I probably could up the game. See, that's something I never really understood is, obviously I get it, the computer's going to prioritize the game's smoothness over the recording's smoothness, but is there no more vines that you can pick up for free wood? But I just wish they were a little bit more reflective of each other, where it's if the game's running smooth, then the recording's running smooth. If the recording's choppy, then the gameplay is choppy, because it's really confusing, especially with OBS, because I'll be sitting here, the game will be running nice and smooth, and then I look over and it's nothing but 5 FPS in the recording, and it's just no, I just wasted so much time thinking everything was good because the game was good. But I have to deal with what I got. I mean, it's just I can't get that. It's just I would personally my OBS to work, because I think, I don't know. OBS is probably on par with this Xbox stuff, or the Xbox is on par with the OBS either way. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that yet. As far as I remember, it doesn't do me anything anyway, so. Well, it looks like most of the plants in this area. I'm just making do with what I got, so that hopefully my dream can be realized. I know a lot of people have the same dream, but it's I wanted to be a YouTuber since YouTube started. I was one of the first people to be a YouTube addict and watch YouTube nonstop all the time. I remember when the first gameplay commentaries came out, and I remember even then in my youth wanting to get that shit started, but it just was never really in my cards. And like I say, if I could go back in time, then I would make a few different choices, but ultimately I'd still go down this path, but I would be more prepared, I guess, for coming down this way. I wouldn't be making so many rash, hasty decisions just so that I could play. I'd be making more long-term choices so that I could continue to play and start playing right away. And when I say play, I'm not meaning just like, playing video games, but playing video games and recording it. For a long time, I would just play the video games because, again, I my first computer ever had like maybe 150, not even megabytes. That's too much. Well, it would be like half of 256. Whenever half of a quarter of a gigabyte, so like an eighth of a gigabyte. That was like my hard drive, and my RAM sticks together made up like 516 kilobytes, and that was my first computer, so really humble beginnings. And similarly to how that sounds, I was always behind in computer tech and being able to play the latest games and shit like that. And so a lot of the times when I would get my new computer, I would just want to play because I never had that opportunity just to play before. And so a lot of the time that's what I would do. I wouldn't worry about recording because I would be like, oh well, I'll just record later. But for right now, let me get into that League of Legends, that hot game. Also to give a testament to like when I started playing video games and stuff like that. I was into console games before computer games, really, because again, the only game I could run on my PC was Heroes of Might and Magic 3, complete edition, and that was it. And that was like high tech for me for PC games. Otherwise, it was always Xbox, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360, and then when Xboxes started to get more pricey, that's when I started to get back into more computer games and stuff like that. And I played League of Legends back in Season 2, way back when nobody was playing it, before it exploded in popularity. And even though playing it back in Season 2 on my E-machine laptop, that again, it was better, but again, it was like maybe 256 hard drive in megabytes finally, and maybe like, I don't know, 2-3 megabytes worth of RAM if I was lucky to make that's what I was working off of. And I mean, I was even playing the game when I didn't even have a mouse and mouse pad. I was using, because the mouses that I did have had the ball still in them, and it wasn't even connected to a USB. It was connected to the audio jack end. I'm pretty sure it wasn't an audio jack, but it was the similar style to an audio jack. That was the mouse I was working with back in the day. So to give you any kind of idea of how long ago I was starting to get into all this stuff, and if I knew what I know now back then, I would have definitely have tried harder to get to a point in my life where I could actually play video games for a living, because man, did I want that outcome to happen. And of course, my parents weren't too hyped on the idea, because it was kind of like pro esports. It was back in the day when would laugh at you because you know you wanted to play pro esports, and they were like, haha, that will never be a thing. Why are you practicing? It's never gonna be like football. And nowadays it's like football, maybe even rivaling football and other games like football and uh, hand egg for you Easterners, you Europeaners, and Eastern Hemisphere people. But football to me is hand egg football, like the NFL football, not soccer. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why that was ever that way. Obviously, like football makes sense because it's foot and ball, but I don't know. Hand egg just doesn't have the same ring. That's probably why they just were like, yeah, no, just name it football, and we'll just call it football soccer. I don't know. Okay, I'm an American. I like the way the Americans think. You know, I'd go with that. Sounds good enough to me. Yeah, I think I have enough of everything to... Actually, you know what I do need to do? Is I need to collect the concrete and then turn in these objectives, because I need biomass burners. I'm at the point now where that is very much needed.
Milestone
In fact, that's probably gonna be...
several structures aim to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure and improved overview. Building these will provide a grid for more advanced organizing and
Do I already
sectioning
have
of your factory.
Am I an idiot? I am an idiot. Alright, well. There's nothing else is gonna happen back here. Might as well just shove all the power back here. Good enough for me. I can do this one on. Okay, whatever. And then we're just gonna jump ahead of schedule. I know this is probably what I should do next, but we're gonna go right into this. Because I could really use the chainsaw right about now for more biomass until I get into the coal. But yeah, so you know, I've been trying real hard as of late because I know my time is running up. Is it raining? Oh, it was just that coming back into the atmosphere. Sounded like a lightning strike, you know. But you know, I really want to become a YouTuber. You know, playing video games is like my favorite thing. I don't even have to make money at it. I just want to upload videos and to have that community, you know, the same as other YouTubers have, where, you know, I play, you know, fun games and I, you know, do cool things. Obviously there's incentive behind it. I'm not trying to make it that way. I just know that when you make it big into YouTube, you can more or less make it into a career. Like I say, I'm not trying to fixate on it. I've never asked for anything. I'm never going to ask for anything. Everything that I get from the community is going to be a gift. Like I've never said, I mean, I haven't even asked for subscribers or likes or comments because, you know, if my videos are good enough, if my community likes me enough, they'll put the comments into the comment section. They'll like the video. They'll subscribe to me. I shouldn't have to ask for any of that. It should just come my way. And, you know, that's why I'm really trying my hardest to get videos up and going. I mean, this is the most activity my channel has ever had. It's the most, it's the most, you know? The most of the most. I guess Now's a good time. Although I gave up all my stuff just then. I have concrete pipes and everything else. I just don't have the cable because... Can I take the cable back out? I'd like my cable back. Can I do that? No. Okay. It was kind of stupid of me to put the cables in there before I was ready. Because now I'm not going to have any cables to put, connect my stuff to power, so. It's a lot of fun, ain't it? It's just you, my dude? But, you know I'm not a pro. I know that this is really cut dry commentary, it's like, besides playing the game and actually trying to think of, meaningful things to talk about and to get people to stay, and, it's not like today's, more higher class YouTubers where they, go through, they edit the video, they have a hook, they have a cool, interesting thumbnail to get all the clickbaits and everything. Again, I haven't like grown up with that all, but I still see it work. One of my longtime favorite YouTubers is Seamus, SSOHPKC. Look him up if you don't know who he is, because he is amazing. How come I can't get this? And he still does the cut. Oh, great. How do I get off of this? Can I put this down anywhere? Let me go. Okay, let's just do this real quick. Let's click to the main menu and come back. It's always fun getting stuck on a tree when you have to get on the tree to get the slime, and then you just get stuck on there. Let's see if it, fixes me here. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to go back, save, which I don't know how much progress that will undo. I know probably not a lot because I was just kind of sitting there for a while. I took a break and I just let my Satisfactory run. I'm still stuck. Why? Alright, let's see here. Second autosave, let's see. What's with that destroying old session? Like, never want anything to be destroyed, especially in Satisfactory where you spend a lot of time creating something. Definitely don't want it to be, fuck, I hit the mic, being destroyed all the time. But, besides Seamus, I mean, with Seamus it was like really going at one point in time. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Alright, cool. I don't think I was set back too much. I think I'm pretty much right where I left off, so that's good. That's good.
Milestone exchange concluded. Fix-it freighter re-entry complete.
This time I'll try not to get stuck. How are you supposed to collect this then? Like, it seems like you have to stand on the tree, except that you'll get glitched out if you stand on the tree. Maybe try not to jump. But see, you can't, like, climb the tree if you don't jump. this one to be extra hard to get. Maybe I could do a little bit of this. Okay, that'll work as long as I don't fall off like I just did. There we go. Wow, what a weird tree placement. Weird tree interactions. You know, thought that tree was another hogger. You know, I get it. You know, games, they update and stuff like that, and obviously, you know, I don't know how they made Satisfactory, but I feel like they made Satisfactory in a way where all of the slugs were hand placed around, and you think that you would just, you know, I don't know, play test that out, you know. I don't know. You know, again, sooner or later I'm just gonna make my own video games, and then you know, I'll be thinking, man, this is super hard to just play test it all out. Hopefully nobody's just, you know, tearing me a new ass for not playtesting this shit. Thank you. More than likely that's what would be the case. So. I don't have another one for that one, but you know, we'll get to that one later. Where's the box? It's got all my coal in it. Or not coal. Copper. Floor too steep. That was not a thing before. Okay, it will connect up here, just didn't want to. Trying to be sparing with the copper wire because I ain't got much. There we go. That should be working now. Copper ingots. Ingots? Ingots? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to, you know, keep from, I don't know, saying too much random nonsense. Yeah, sure, that's fine. And then I need another constructor. I don't think that was a thing before, but that one I could be severely mistaken on, but personally I don't remember that being a thing. Also, I think what I'm going to do here, usually I wait to do this stuff, but I guess I should just start setting up stuff like this onto my hotbar. I need more plates. More advanced plates, damn it. Wait, do I have the... Yes. Crafting bench. This is why I need to put down foundations, but I'll take it. Oh. Just need a bunch of screws and then I can get these plates down. All I need is, yeah, 2. There we go. But, what I think I'm gonna do is, after I get the copper up and running here, which that's fine. I was just making copper while I drank some, well, it's not agua, but soda. I like water down my soda. I don't know. Am I the only person that does that? Water down their soda. Ever since my mom put me on this one particular diet, it's just it's just been that way, you know. It's just not, you know, soda's just super sweet now to me. So it's like I just water it down so that it's not so sweet. Alrighty. Where's the, there it is. There we go. Now copper's going. Then I'll make copper wire for the things I need copper wire for, and then I'll pass it on to things I need wire for, and then when the wire is backed up, because usually you need more wire than you need anything else, it'll push it back over here. But the main thing is I need, I guess it's 2 wire per 1 cable, and it makes 2 wire. There's something, I know there's something where the copper wire starts to back up. How many? 2, 1. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe indeed I am wrong. Well, then I'll turn all of this copper into wire by hand. That way I have some. Redo up my things, get a bunch of concrete, and start building down in that giant iron deposit area where the concrete is currently at, and then I can change up some things. Personally, what would be kind of cool to see out of Satisfactory is where the nodes are, if there was some kind of concrete platform that you could put over the node and then put the mine on top of the node, concrete node thing. That would be cool, because I find a lot of the time that I try and get the concrete platforms as close as possible to the actual nodes, but you can't build on the node. Like, it won't let you, or you won't be able to put a miner down because there'll be concrete. So just having, like, I don't know, some kind of like concrete platform for the miner to you know, to put some kind of concrete miner cutout thing over the node, and then you can put the miner back in there. That would be kind of cool. I think I'll try and depict it a little bit more once I get over there, but I gotta make all this stuff first. Gotta make sure all my stuff is on the up and up, you know? As Linkin Park would say. Pretty sure he says it in one of his albums. One of his newer ones, like Hybrid, or not newer ones, one of his older ones, like Hybrid or Metroid. He says that, or maybe it's not him, but the other singer, how come I can't remember his name? He does more of the rap parts to Linkin Park whenever there is parts for that. Can't believe I don't remember his name. I don't remember. It's either that or Eminem. Those are pretty much the only musical artists that really made a connection with me in my youth. Just be listening to Eminem or Linkin Park all day, every day. Top all this off. Grab all the concrete that's available. That's not a whole bunch. Drop off this. I guess that's good. It's good enough, at least. Crack. Oh, not a crack. I feel like I dropped from farther before. See, look. See, it's back. Why is it back? I hate this. I hate those. Once I start building down here, too, he'll come down this way. Alright, let's take care of the hoggers over here. It might just be the one. Sneak attack. Laggy sneak attack. Is it saving? What is happening? Why did it get so laggy over here? Should probably get the snail too while I have it. What? Yeah. Bleh. What? Yeah. What is this? Yeah, I don't know. You know, another thing with my computer that I just love, this is just one of the best facts about my computer is, after a while, it just doesn't dump my RAM. So I could be playing this game, I could just have it on, I could have YouTube open, not playing anything, just open, you know, and after a while it will just be at like 80% RAM. Because it just won't dump any of the RAM. And I don't know, maybe it's just background programs or something. I have a real issue with background programs. I don't understand how every time, even on like brand new PCs, and I am very particular with what I allow to run in the background, I still get a shit ton of background programs going. You know, I'm going to have to take a course with my friend Will on how to keep all that shit, or from my friend Will, not with him. He's the one that can, he's like the PC tech guy, and I don't understand how he does it, but somehow he can make it so that it's just constantly like 3 things open in the background, besides, you know, like the Windows needed stuff. So maybe I'll just, when I get my new PC eventually, because, you know, again, you know, I can't, especially right now, you know, it's not like I can just, you know, make money off of YouTube, so I'm gonna have to get a job. I'm gonna have to get like a shitty job, but the shitty job is going to hopefully help me pay for better computer parts, more computer parts, and ultimately schooling so that I can get a better. See, like that's another thing. Like, you know, I really wanted to take like a semester off, and my parents wouldn't allow me to do so, and so I had really no interest in college. And I ended up messing up my opportunity to go to college back in the day. Now it's like I'm having to play catch up, like I'm always having to do. And most of the time it's because I wanted to, you know, play ball my way, and I wasn't ever allowed to play ball my way. So now I'm stuck playing a ball a certain way. If all that ball fondling makes sense to you. Moral of the story is, you know, if there's stuff that you really want to do in life, just do it. Don't sit there and, you know, waste precious time. Because God knows, you know, opportunities will pass you up in a heartbeat. I think that's all I need. Oh, let's add these down here too. So I just have them. I will need this. We'll just slap this down on the node for right now. It won't stay there, but it's a place out of the way for my concrete. Because, you know, if I just did what I wanted to do, and this isn't so much for like when you're 12, no, this is more like when you turn 18 and you start to, you know, make your own path and you're a legal adult and, you know, your parents are like, you're too old, I can't ground you anymore, you know, that's when you should start, you know, doing things your own way, how you want it to be done. Not because, you know, your parents told you to do it this way or that way. Because more than likely, like my parents, they will drop that blame like a hot rock. And they'll be like, you know, we never told you to do that. You did that on your own. Hopefully that's going to be high enough to cover up most of this grass. I don't mind some grass peeking through, but I don't want like a bunch of bushes sticking through. Yeah, we'll just do the big block first. Get it off the ground. You know, because like what if I did 3 in this like section here? It's not really going down any. But so like I was saying with this, you know, see, you can put like a foundation here, but then you can't put a miner on top of this, on top of the node. But if there was like some foundation that went around this that you could just place down on the node and like, you know, turn it around and stuff so that it would face the way you want, but it had a cutout for the miner to fit into it so that you could still pull things out of the node, that would be cool. I'm still running into that issue where shit's popping through, but whatever. Can I like pull this stuff? No, it's just there. Alright. Whatever. Comes out pretty even with this ground. Not so bad. I mean, I guess as long as most of the ground foliage and rocks are covered up, then I don't really mind too much how this all comes out. Let's go out one more. Why not? I think that's more fitting. It's a little bit more flush with that. But I pretty much want to cover this entire section here with concrete. So that way I can just build more precisely, I guess would be the phrase I would be looking for. See, like, I just hope that once I get far enough away, I just hope that this isn't going to interfere with the miner if I want the miner to be facing this way or something like that. And I don't know, maybe somebody who takes more risks in Satisfactory. Wow, something. I come over here and it's just something that tries to get loaded in just does not like to be loaded in. But you know, I'm just gonna have to, you know, stop complaining so much. I mean, at least I can sort of run things. I'm gonna just go these last 2 minutes, and then end it 10 more minutes longer than I usually would have. But you know, I just have to be grateful that, you know, I actually have this. Sometimes some people have to get the job first before they can even start buying PCs and playing games and doing all this cool stuff. And, you know, at least I had a little bit of foresight to get this started up when I did. But we'll go until I'm out of concrete here, and then I'll call it for the episode. And then I think I have one more, and then that's that's it. Well, let me thank you guys for watching, and pretty much, well, this episode was more of watching. A lot of it's just listening to me go on and on and on to no end. That was a good jump right there. But as I ascend to the top here so I can show you guys what I'm going to do here, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. But I'm going to cover all of this in concrete so that it looks more like that. And this is a good start, and then I'm going to keep expanding it this way, get all this. Pretty much I'm going to kind of call it around the shrubbery. When I get the obstacle clearing, I'll probably go out a little bit further, but yeah, all this space, I'm going to be utilizing it. thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Check out my Twitter and Twitch. I don't tweet at all, but you know, besides when I'm going to go live on Twitch, and I haven't been doing a lot of Twitch, but hopefully here in the future I start doing some more of that. You know, whenever I want to just play a game and not really record anything, I'm probably just gonna jump over to Twitch, play some like Magic the Gathering or something like that. But yeah, without further ado, I'd like to thank you guys for watching once again, and I'll see you in the next episode.